Hello, everyone. Instead of giving you the typical jargon, I'm just going to sit here and act crazy for a couple minutes and say some things that are on my mind because you know what? Maybe I don't have to have any structure. Maybe I can just, let it spill out, let it go whichever way it's going to go and just be happy with the result. And I think the truth is, that people want you to be happy. They want some kind of happiness here, unless you're kind of sick in the head, and then then maybe then you might enjoy watching people suffer, but maybe you like to watch people be happy, or maybe you just want to watch people be crazy, so I try to like target all of those different variations, you know what I mean? But to get very specific, to get down to the dirty details and really give you something really good, I don't know if I'm capable of such things, to give people such good things because I'm so I'm avoidable. I avoid these things that people do and think and the way that they are because I just feel like they're stuck in their time and things are gonna change and then everyone's just gonna go away one day, and I just feel like they're not them. Like no one is really you. You are not you. Like how are they going to think? How are people going to think? I mean, there's such a dramatic change of how people think, what they say, what they do, and so I just feel like nobody's really them. They're just like stuck in their time. Like you know what I mean? So I just look at everybody, and I don't want to make any moves. It's like sit still, don't breathe, sit still, don't step to the left, don't step to the right, don't think, don't make any moves because every move is the wrong move because the right move is the wrong move because most people think the right move is the right move because it's in their head that it's the right move, but maybe it's the wrong move. Maybe it's the wrong move because and however many years everything's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be wrong, but it can be right if you want it to be right. You can think of it right. Calm down. Just calm down. Everyone calm down. We don't need to panic. We don't need to have extreme stressful anxiety or any of this friction or anything because you know what? We can just be bored. Because maybe the truth is everybody likes the dramatic fluffery that goes around, every little thing that collides with you and everything out there, all the energies and just so much stuff that you probably don't want to think about, you know what I mean? So, it's just like it's so dramatic. That's the way of really sort of solving anything. That's the tool. That's in the toolbox. That's in the tool belt. You know what I mean? You need to fix something. That's your tool. That's the thing that you're using to fix it on up. Get yourself out there. Back pepping your step in a jiffy. You know what I mean? That's what you do. It's too dramatic. I'm bored. Actually, boredom is good. That's actually a good thing. I know it's suffering. It's suffering. You're suffering. You're suffering. Suffering. There's nothing to do. There's no games to play. You play all the games. You watch all the movies, and then what do you do? What do you do? What do you search for? Well, me personally, I'm here for that specific reason. I'm here for because I've done so much stuff that now I'm here to try to create something here. I'm trying to do something else for once. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be your typical card shuffle. I'm not trying to be your typical, you know, tee off. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do things like anybody else and think like anybody else. But that's kind of the problem, because it's just like the way everyone thinks is just like going one way. It's one way to do things. It's a stream of consciousness, and we're all out here catching some fish in the good old stream of 2023. What the hell is this? What is this? Because every year we seem to get farther and farther away from what used to be, you know what I mean? And then it just morphs and mutates every single second, every single second. I mean, just look at it. You know what I mean? Look at a year ago. Look at 5 years ago. Look at yourself 10 years ago. And then look at everybody else 10 years ago. Look at everybody else 5 years ago. I mean, it's crazy. It's too much crazy. It's too much craziness packed into one. You know what I mean? It's just like this snowball full of pudding someone just throws in your face, smacks you in your face, and you don't want to feel stuff dripping off your face, you know what I mean? Why do you think human beings don't want to get wet? They don't want to get wet because you're gonna get hypothermia, yeah, and you're gonna freeze, you know what I mean? You're gonna freeze in the rain, you know what I mean? So you avoid the things like that, you don't want to get hit by a snowball. But it's fun to get hit by a snowball, if you go out there and whatever. But it's summertime right now, you know what I mean? But hey, you ever throw a snow cone at someone like a snowball in the summertime? Why don't they ever do that? By the way, you have water balloons, but Can you just like have like a freezer full of snowballs? Like you made some snowballs. I don't know how you would do it. Like shave some snow, sell snowballs to people in the summertime that they can throw at each other. Ah, man. What if you just had a machine? You know what I mean? That's actually wow. See, now I'm revealing information. Like I'm putting my ideas out to the airwaves, and someone's gonna steal it. I bet you someone's making it right now. A summer snowball machine, just for just throwing it the snowball in the summertime. You just hook it up to the garden hose, probably. And then it just makes snowballs for you to use in the summertime. Yeah, it'd definitely be a thing. That actually would be nice to get hit in the face with some cool blast of fresh snowball in the summertime, right? But yeah, everybody's burning alive right now. Everybody's burning alive. There's too many things to think about. There's too many things to focus on. I can't handle it all. I can't take it all. Okay? And I know people are like, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Check on everybody, check on everybody, check on him. Are you sleeping well? Are you taking your vitamins? Are you doing everything that you need to do? Is this guy okay? Is this guy, are you okay? You look sad. You need to be happy like us. Society, the better half of society that's happy and normal and satisfied and doing things and succeeding and doing things and succeeding. We have goals and we're itching closer to those goals and we're moving in the right direction with a smile on our face. It's just good, friendly atmosphere with great personalities and very great times and days and every single second just woo 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 woo, so excited. We're just winding up like a little toy. You know what I mean? Just start up the old brain engine. And then that's happiness. That's happiness in a box. That's happiness in your wallet. That's happiness all around. Yay! Celebration. Yeah. We celebrate every day because it's a gift to be alive. Yeah. Every day is a gift to be alive. So let's all celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. It's so great to be here. And don't take this as an insult, offensive, sarcastic insinuations and flavor that kind of demolishes everything in front of you and everything you thought and just picks apart your mind. And I kind of open you up. I open you up by your face and I just go, "Wah!" And I scream inside like you didn't even have a face. You know what I mean? And that's what you probably realize at the end of that acid trip. Like you're not even on acid, but you're watching this. It's probably something like that. I mean, it's probably something. It's like a dream, but then it's like a heat wave. But it's just kind of like it's just like coming at you, in your face. It's just like I don't know, launching a spiderweb net on your face and just disintegrating it or something. I don't know, but like in a good way. You know what I mean? Happening in a good way. Things happening in a good way. Like the worst metaphorical usage of language, but in the best way possible. You know what I mean? So like it's super offensive and it's just totally, not being used in the right way, but it's being used in the right way. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to fluff your bloody muffins. Yeah, that's a good use. There was not really a point there, so I didn't really want to provide an example. And I think I could have came up with some extreme examples. You know what I mean? Like extreme stuff. You know what I mean? Like the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the extreme good stuff. The extreme good stuff on the internet, right? The raw stuff. The really good stuff. The gross stuff. The stuff that you probably shouldn't be looking at, but you might look at it. You might watch it because you already seen everything else. You already seen everything else. The only thing left to watch is nasty, gross videos that are just completely hideous. Because that's the only shock value you're going to get anymore. It's like how terrible horror movies turned into, how horrible horror movies were. The gore and all this disgusting villainous and all the violence. We can't go that route. Do we really need to go that route? Do we really need to go that route? Okay, well, this has been 10 minutes of insanity by yours truly. Have a good day.